super high.
What's going on YouTube? What's going on Instagram, Facebook, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of Big Pat Sports Talk. And you can see the New York Giants flag in the background. We're going to be talking about a little bit of New York Giants news today. Mr. Joe Schoen has had interviews with Mr. Kyle Hamilton, safety of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. He's had a virtual interview with Kyle Hamilton, 6'4", 220, an athletic freak of a safety. And I just want to go into a little bit of what that means. They've had meetings with Cross. They've had meetings with Sauce Gardner lately. They actually took Sauce Gardner out to dinner, so that means a lot as well. And they've had virtual meetings with Kyle Hamilton not too long ago. So as of yesterday, Friday, after his pro day where he ran a 4.56, he took down his time from the combine. He did very well on his 40. It's about where you want Kyle Hamilton to be running at, around the 4.5, low 4.5, high 4.4 range. I think this kid is one of the best players in this draft, and they're talking to him, and it does mean I'm not going to say it means a lot, but it does mean that, hey, look, we could be going defense in the first round with either Sauce Gardner or Kyle Hamilton. And a lot of fans are not really approving of the Sauce Gardner pick. A lot of people want us to go offensive lineman with the first two picks in the first round. And I do think they should grab at least the top right tackle available at 5. And I wouldn't be mad if they got Kyle Hamilton. Could you imagine Kyle Hamilton with Xavier McKinney? Kyle Hamilton with Xavier McKinney would be absolutely dynamite. And I think we would have one of the best safety tandems in the league. Almost off the jump. I think these two kids could grow together. Xavier McKinney's always shown that he has Pro Bowl talent. Kyle Hamilton, I think, is an absolute beast. And him and Wink's system, you can do a whole lot with Kyle Hamilton and Wink Martindale's system. You could put him in a slot. He could play in the box. He could play deep safety. I mean, man, he could play so many roles for us. And one of the most important things that this guy could probably do for us that we haven't had in so long, people, is this guy can play tight ends. Think about it, Giants fans. We have been getting ate up by tight ends consistently for over the past 5 to 6 to 7 years. Tight ends have absolutely eaten against us. Our whole division: Dallas Goedert, Dalton Schultz, Ricky Seals-Jones, Logan Thomas, Jason Witten, Zach Ertz. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. I forget to say the tight end that was with the Commanders when they were with the Redskins, but he used to eat against us too. His name will probably come to me after I do the video. That's usually how it goes. But this guy could actually play tight ends, man up. He's 6'4", 220. Probably going to be around 225, 230 is playing weight in the NFL. Fast as hell. Great instincts, great hands, not afraid to tackle. Is absolute force when he comes. So I'm not gonna say I'm with them drafting Kyle Hamilton at 7. Say if we get Cross and Hamilton at 7, would you guys be against that? Let me know in the chat. I'm not going to lie, man. Kyle Hamilton could bring a lot to this defense. He could bring a lot to this defense. He could let Xavier McKinney be that Roman safety that he needs to be. So imagine Xavier McKinney roaming the backfield while this guy can lock up tight ends. He can lock up running backs out the backfield. He can play in the box. He can play the run. He could play slot corner a little bit if you need him to. What if they have a bigger receiver like a CD Lamb in the slot, and we don't feel comfortable putting Darnay Holmes or Aaron Robinson on them in the slot, because we need Aaron Robinson to go to the outside if Bradbury is traded. This guy brings a lot to the table, folks. Don't just dismiss it because he's not the popular pick. Kyle Hamilton can help out this defense a lot, and I'm be honest with you. The New York Giants may need to go ahead and get this defense fixed, because this NFC, it's wide open. This NFC is wide the hell open. After all the talent is left to go into the AFC, we only have about 6 teams with good quarterbacks that have good offenses in this NFC, that you can, when they take the field, you'd be like, damn, okay, we had to worry about their offense with the Cardinals, the Rams, the Buccaneers. Shit, the Packers just lost Devontae Adams. The Falcons just lost Matt Ryan. The Saints are all type of crazy right now. The 49ers, I mean, they've never been a great offensive team. It's always been their defense. I mean, the Cowboys, I mean, they just lost Amari Cooper and 2 linemen. Who knows what the future holds for Zeke? Is Dak Prescott worth $40 million? A lot of people will say no. So what if this Giants team built this defense up and we can make a run against the schedule that we have? Maybe we could make a run if we had a dominant defense again. I'm one of the old school cats that love dominant defenses. And if we have a dominant defense, hell, we can compete with just about anybody in the NFC and maybe get a playoff berth within a year or two. Not saying it's going to happen this year. I think this is a rebuilding year, and I just want to see progress. But next year, if we build this defense, and this defense is playing well, and let's say we get the quarterback that we're looking for. Or even better, what if Daniel Jones turns out to be a good quarterback? That would be even better for us. But if he doesn't, we all know that he's gone. But what if we get the quarterback that we need and the offense steps up within the next year or two? And then all of a sudden the defense is already good. Then all of a sudden all the talent has gone from the NFC to the AFC. The power has totally shifted all the way over to the AFC. So the time is to strike now, and I think our defense is closer to being good to what our offense is. So what if they focused on the defense and got this defense playoff ready? And then Brian Daboll and Kafka could work their magic with the offense to where the offense looks presentable. This year, they may be able to pull off 7-8 wins this year if that happens. And I'm telling you, this kid from Notre Dame, he's an absolute beast. He's an absolute beast. So I'm not totally against going with Kyle Hamilton at number 7. But I'm not saying they should go Kyle Hamilton at number 7. So don't quote me. To be honest with you, at number 7, I think they take best player available. And if he happens to be best player available, I think they go with him. I believe that's what this regime is doing. I mean, they've made some major decisions already. They've cut the people that you know that's supposed to be cut. They've had a great free agency with no money. And they've shown that they won't be fleeced in any type deals. That's why Bradbury is still a Giant. If they wanted to get rid of Bradbury so bad, they would have probably took a 5th or a 6th round pick what they were offered. But now they might be in the books of getting a 3rd rounder from Kansas City. Who knows? And they said they're willing to eat that salary in order to get what they feel they deserve for Bradbury, what he's worth. So they're not just going to give him up for peanuts. And I think that's a very good thing. But, I mean, we're going to look at a little article on the Giants. It says Giants hold virtual meeting with Notre Dame safety Kyle Hamilton. The New York Giants are one of the few teams who have reportedly met with Notre Dame safety and likely top 10 pick Kyle Hamilton. His pro day was held on Friday in South Bend. They met with Kyle Hamilton post his pro day. He ran a 4.56 and a 40, which was higher than what he ran at the combine. They saying teams that don't have a top 10 pick in this draft likely won't get close to selecting Kyle Hamilton, but we have 2 picks in the top 10, so we have a 20% chance of getting them. They said the Giants hold the 5th and the 7th overall selections in next month's drafts, and even they may not get a shot at Hamilton. The Jacksonville Jaguars, who have the 1st overall pick, aren't likely to take Hamilton, but the next 3 teams, Detroit, Houston, and the Jets, will take a long, hard look. The Giants could pass on Hamilton at number 5 in favor of an offensive tackle and hope that Carolina passes on him with the 6th pick. Still, whichever team ended up with him will have a special athlete in their midst. And they will. They will absolutely will. Me personally, I do exactly what they said in the article. I would pass on them at 5, and if I want him, more than likely Carolina won't take him at 6, and he'd be available at 7. So, just let's see, man. This is a little bit of breaking news. I know they're going to be looking at Kyle Hamilton. They're looking at Sauce Gardner. They're looking at Cross. They were actually in meetings with C.J. Stroud as well, but they took Cross out to dinner, so that should say something. So you might see a Sauce and Cross at 5 and 7. But Kyle Hamilton has been in contact with the New York Giants. Joe Shane is doing his due diligence, and I'm with him, man. I like what they're doing so far, and meeting with Kyle Hamilton is not going to hurt. Does that say that they're going to pick him at 7 or 5? No, it does not. But it does bring a little thing to my mind and be like, hey, if you could pair this dude with Xavier McKinney, him and Xavier McKinney could be a dynamite safety duo in this league. And I think they would dominate for a long time. And I don't think we have to worry about our back end of our secondary for a long time. I think we could actually have 2 Pro Bowlers on one team at the safety position if we did take this kid at 5 or 7, preferably 7 if they do grab him, because I want to right tackle at 5. But you don't know what Joe Shane and Dable are doing. I'm not saying they're all over the place like it's a bad thing. They're just doing their due diligence, and they're going to do what's best for this franchise. They've shown it so far. I can't wait to the draft. Tune in for the live draft watch party with the Big Blue crew. We're going to be doing the whole draft that whole weekend. But the Giants meet with Kyle Hamilton. And I think if they do go Kyle Hamilton, I won't be mad. But this has been an episode of Big Pat Sports Talk, bringing you the latest Giants news. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button. Also, if you want to talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk, hit that join button and become a member and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk and stand out. I will be doing members-only streams. I will be doing great things for all my members, man. So you guys keep hitting that join button, man, and there's big things to come with Big Pat Sports Talk. But until the next episode, peace. This has been a Big Blue Crew production.